right, here we are, ready for the tip-off. Knights, Comets. Here at Harry West Gym, and KJ Bradley gets the ball after the Knights win the tip. Underneath to Crawford, looking for Stratton, who's making the start today, and he draws a foul. Shooting two.
Interesting two-post offense there, high and low, and Alex Crawford taking it at the top and then ducking it right over to Stratton.
Got the Knights in white and the Comets in black today. Stratton hits the first one. And he's getting the start over Cubitt today.
Yeah, interesting. Don't know. Cubitt was out our last home game here, and then I guess we could go look at the stats, but Stratton getting the nod.
We have Brandon Andrews with it. Oh, the ball is tipped, but recovered by Walton. Now Marcus has it. Back out to Walton. Getting over to the leading scorer of the PCAC, Spivey Word. Now back to Marcus. There's Andrews. Marcus Word takes it. Air ball from Thomas Marcus, and the Knights are going to take it.
Per usual, great defense by the Knights. Great defense by the Knights, forcing them to a very, very late and a very deep shot to get that in before the shot clock.
Yeah.
Good start for the Knights on that defensive end.
Seems to be some issue with the clock or something. All right, here we go. Love's going to inbound it to Al Green.
Al shooting 40% from the three, so it'll be interesting to see him.
Stratton to Love. Love driving in, making a play, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Alex Crawford. Back out to Bradley, who is unable to collect it. All right. Word's bringing it up with Crawford on him.
Man-to-man pressure.
There's Andrews with the three, no good. Stratton with the rebound. Pushing up court, Bradley. Covered by Word, screen from Stratton. Over to Love.
Wow, that's really interesting that they've got Spivey Word down there, the small man below. But there you go.
Yeah, there's a reason for it.
Quick hands.
Oh boy, the Comets drive it back. That was Ogbabor. But he gets called for the travel. It's going to stay with the Knights, still 2-0, 18-13 left in the first half.
Well, Charlin's substituting for both of his backcourt players.
Bringing in Kevin Moore as well as Gonzalez, Kenny Gonzalez. There's Crawford with the ball at the point, making a move on Walton, puts it up off the glass and in.
Nice left
Great
hand.
Play.
Yeah, move to the left hand. Boy, they really isolated Crawford there to get him.
There's Andrews.
A look.
Gives it back to Marcus. Almost loses it, but they are able to collect it with 20 on the shot clock. Marcus with the ball.
Knights back in a zone, a 1-2-2 zone.
Marcus trying to make a play. He loses the ball, and it looks like Kevy Love recovers it. Still fighting off some Comets, but he's able to find Alex Crawford, who's going to take it back the other way, and he's going to go right to the basket. Almost loses it, finds Stratton open in the corner. No good on the three, and it's Comets ball. Word with the rebound. There's Andrews, and Word takes the deep three, no good. Rebound from Kevin Moore.
He had a good look at it, our PCAC scoring leader.
Kevin Love driving in, kicks it out to an open Gonzalez, drives in, and there's Love open from three, and he's good.
Kiwi Love is money from three. He's the #2 player in PCAC with a 44% shooting average from beyond the arc. So he gets connected early, and that's a good thing for the Knights to see him doing his thing.
You do not want to leave him open there around the perimeter, and we've known that.
Yep, and I was another good thing for the Knights too was that first shot by Word for the Comets. He got a pretty clean look at it and missed that down on their end. So the Knights are going to really need to step out on him. What's Word shooting? 42%, 33% from three. So maybe that's not his, forte for sure. But he's also got a 42% from the field. So he'll find his shots. Little zone trap here.
Andrew gets fouled by Love. Going to be the Knights' first foul of the game. Both teams sticking with the same lineups. Or no, the Knights rather have brought in Kambarov and Cubitt to relieve Stratton and Crawford. Palomar will stick with the same five. There's Word over to Marcus. Word open from three. In and out, no good, and Cubitt gets the rebound, but he gets poked away by Marcus, but it goes out of bounds off of him.
So that's really interesting. Coach Charlins is really going to his bench early. He's got a big bench, and he uses it. Now giving his front court a rest, starting front court.
The only starter remaining out there is Kiwi Love. Screen from Cubitt. Love looking for space. The ball gets poked out, and it's going to stay with the Knights.
Quick hands by Wood with a little wraparound poke out.
It's Gonzalez with the inbound to Love. Almost batted away, but he recovers it. Gets tipped again. There's Word going the other way, finding a fast break. Kevin Moore comes to help off the front iron, but it is recovered by Marcus for the first points for the Comets. And a steal from Word. He saw that coming from a mile away, and he took it and got two. It's Gonzalez with the ball. A defense chant from Palomar right now. They're feeling good. It's Gonzalez to Love. Love holds it for a second there. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Moore with the three. No good. Kambarov with the tip. Gonzalez with the rebound. And they're going to reset everything up with a new shot clock.
And that is a full shot clock reset, too.
Kenny Gonzalez driving in, finds Kambarov, who's unable to get that ball in the basket. And there's Word pushing the other way. Puts it up off the glass and in. And that's 6 quick points for the Comets. The Knights decide to push the pace and not get stuck in that trap again. Here's Love. Gonzalez over to Moore to Kambarov. Out to Love. He takes the three and he nails it. That's 2 for 2 on Love for Love on the day.
Good kind of no-look pass across the key from Kambarov right to his open sharpshooter, Love.
There's Word to Marcus. Over to Ogbabor, rather. Back to Word, who drives to the basket. Dylan Cubitt with a great block. Love almost loses it. He's pushing it back the other way. Out to Gonzalez, but Love travels before.
Yeah, Love was right there. He seems to be a little hesitant when he gets down deep, not exactly knowing what he's doing. Much more comfortable behind the arc.
Kenny Gonzalez Kevy Love and Kambarov are going to be relieved by Al Green, Alex Crawford, and KJ Bradley. And the Comets are sticking with the top 5. There's Marcus down to Walton. Looks like is it tipped away out of bounds, but stays with the Comets. 13 seconds on the shot clock. There's Andrews driving in, finding Ogbabor. Trying to make a move on Kevin Moore, and he's going to get called for the travel. Oh no.
3 in the key.
3 in the key.
3 in the key.
His foot was sliding a little bit, so I thought that's what was going to get called there, but it did not. 10-6 Knights, 13:41 left in the half. Alex Crawford with the ball, driving in on Walton, loses it. He's able to save it out to Moore. That seemed impossible. There's Green with the ball. Screen from Crawford. Over to Bradley with the deep 3, no good, and the rebound is going to be Marcus. Taking it up, covered by Crawford, putting some pressure on him. Out to Andrews, finds Ogbabor in the corner. Rebound from Walton, and he puts it back up, and that's 8 points for the Comets.
Palomar's second offensive rebound, rebounding well tonight.
There's more screen from Cubitt over to Green. Green driving into the basket, puts it up right around the rim, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off the Knights.
Knights tad bit cold here. 3 for 9 from the field, 33%.
There's some urgency in this game.
Yes,
through the
there
first
is.
7 minutes or so. Definitely a higher paced game from both teams that we've broadcasted in a little while.
Looks like Spivey came back in, Spivey Word.
Lost ball from Palomar, covered by Love, but then he gets fouled there.
First foul on Word.
Not many fouls in this game.
No, not so far.
Actually, we've been moving. The game's been moving fast. They've been moving fast, and the clock has barely stopped due to how few fouls there have been. I want to say only 2 free throws so far today.
Yep.
Al Green going to inbound it. Knights ball up by 2. Covered by Marcus. Knights starting lineup is back in. There's Green with the ball. Going up with it with the left hand, a beautiful drive to the basket.
Quick move to the hoop there. Taking advantage of a little bit of traffic in the key.
Ezadegu is in, as well as Mathis now. First change of players. There's Mathis with the 3, speaking of. Rebound, back to Mathis, underneath to Walton, who's able to get Stratton to jump.
Stratton did a good job not getting a foul on that one.
There's Bradley, 12-10 Knights. Hands it back off to Bradley, who takes the very covered, is that a 3 or a 2?
Deep 2.
Deep 2, and he sinks it.
First points of the evening for Bradley.
Thrown to the corner, barely saved by Mathis, who kicks it way out. Green going for the steal, and it looks like the Knights are going to keep it, or the Comets are going to keep it rather. Open jump shot, no good from Ezadegu. There's Bradley going the other way. To the rebound from the Knights. Crawford with the mid-range jumper open, and the soft touch rolls it in.
I have a feeling he's going to need to hit a few more there to then open up that underneath for him to move. But that's a really good shot for him. Wow.
Deep 3, and it is good. That's Ezadegu with the 3-pointer. There's Crawford driving in on Walton, puts the ball up, and he is starting to get going now. Word up to Mathis. Finds Walton in the center. Stratton on him, playing some tough defense. Bounces, gets the bounce though over Mathis, or over Stratton and Green. there from Walton.
Comet's doing a good job breaking the press by getting it down quickly.
There's Crawford taking the ball up one-on-one with Walton. Draws the foul. The Comets are showing strong physicality to match with the Knights' size.
And the refs are not calling fouls. So,
No.
so we've got a physical game here.
As Gonzalez is coming in, he's going to inbound it. I believe he relieved Bradley. There's Green with the open three, and he nails it. The three-pointers, I want to say, are a bit of the story for the Knights taking this lead. 2 from Love, 1 from Green. There's Marcus driving in, loses the ball. It's on the ground. There's Andrews, I believe, with it. And he calls a timeout. Yes.
So yeah, the Knights are putting the press on full court, but the Comets are really passing down deep, trying to get it down the sidelines to take advantage of maybe some quick buckets to try to break that. Knights are really going to need to watch that. Got a few stats here. The Comets 7 for 16 from the field, 43%. 1 for 6 from behind the arc, 16%. The Knights 3 for 6 from beyond the arc, so 50% shooting. 8 for 14 from the field. We're looking really close on pretty much everything else. Rebounding 8 to 7 for the Knights. Assists, the Knights have a couple more, but we're still playing a pretty even game here. 6-point lead at the 10 minutes, right under 10 minutes.
I would say I think the assessment is correct. I mean, it's exactly 6 points, and that's the only stat line that is a little more skewed is the threes made, right?
Yep.
The Knights are 3 for 6, while the Comets are 1 for 6 so far. But although to be concerned for the Knights, not for a lack of getting opportunities.
Yeah, they're getting shots.
The Comets have been getting shots. Here we go, Marcus with the inbound. 21 seconds on the shot clock here for the Comets. Out to Andrews. Gonzalez on him. Driving to the basket. Stops at the free throw line. Looking for something. The countdown is on, but he's able to get rid of it. That's underneath to Wade.
Good defense by Alex Crawford.
He still has it 2 seconds, 1 second, and they're just going to get a shot clock violation.
That one goes to Alex Crawford for playing good down low defense and then trying to get the rebound and scrapping on that one.
Stopping the clock there from the...
I think there was some question about the about any reset of the clock.
Oh, they were looking for a reset of the clock, but it never actually hit the rim. Here's Crawford. Gets the slide, and he is going to be called for the travel. Inbound here from Andrews to
Zone
Marcus.
press here.
And the Knights they're doing what they do. Andrews going right underneath the basket, and it looks... Call foul on Love. Looks to be his. Could that be his second foul already?
I think that foul was on Gonzalez.
I see.
Yeah, that foul was on Gonzalez there. Got his hand caught in the cookie jar underneath.
There's Word with the ball. Gets everyone to jump. Goes up with it and gets fouled. He's able to get the shot there and go in for the three-point play.
He is dangerous kind of almost anywhere on the floor. It's a good move.
First shot, no good. Knights get lucky there from the free throw. Now still hold a 4-point lead. Finds Stratton open, who draws the foul. Dexter Stratton.
Nice pass, interior pass by Love there.
73% free throw shooter going to the line. Pretty sure-handed here. Three for three. Fouls have started to be called now. Starting to slow the game down a touch since that timeout. Here's Stratton on his second free throw. Sinks it. It's gonna be a 6-point lead again for the Knights.
Here's their trapping defense here. Trapping press.
Andrews with the ball. Over to Marcus, over to Andrews. He's gonna take the open jumper, and he sinks it. Finds a soft point right there in the defense and takes a shot. Here's Love. Driving in, loses the ball, and they're gonna say it's off the Comets. I want to say that might have bounced off Mathis at the end there.
That would be some sharp eyes that you had, Joe. Well, I didn't see that, but.
There's Green off the inbound, open three from the corner, no good, and they're going to call over the back, it looks like, on Stratton.
Stratton protests, but he was over his back.
Sorry to say, I don't think you can have your armpit over the defender's, the opposing team's shoulder. That is not how it works. Even if you are taller.
Yes.
There's Marcus with the ball, kicks to a wide open Mathis, who takes the corner three, and he sinks it, and that makes the game a 1-point game. There's Green with the ball. The Knights got to get some points as the Comets are looking for something, looking to take this lead. Bradley with the ball, driving underneath the basket. Scoops no good, and Comets get the rebound. Cubitt was unable to corral it. There's Mathis open from three. He takes another one, and it looks like Stratton might have gotten away with a foul there. There's Green going the other way. Going up for the dunk. You're fighting over your own ball. Oh, my goodness. And it ends up the Comets. That is a scenario that Coach Charlins could not be happy with. It was a lost rebound between two Knights.
Lost rebound between two Knights. 3 or almost 4 Knights down in the paint vying for it, and still out.
1-point game, 7:36 left here in the first half.
Palomar's really playing very tight defense.
Here's Mathis. Out to Andrews. Walton comes, sets a screen on Crawford. Andrews drives deep into the zone, but gets swallowed up, pitches it back out to Word, who's making a move, tipped away by KJ Bradley. Oh, no, it looks like it was just thrown away by Spivey Word.
Kind of looked like Bradley had something to do with that, but.
Absolutely. There's Bradley to Moore in the corner. Back over to Green. It's Crawford with the ball, looking for Cubitt. Drives into the paint, kicks out to Moore. Finds Bradley with the deep three. Off the back iron, no good. Cubitt gets the rebound. Drives underneath the basket and is able to put it in.
Nice reverse by the big man. Showing a little hoop-de-doo there. Like that. After recovering that rebound.
Marcus with the ball. Covered by Moore, step back three. Off the back iron, no good. Cubitt with the rebound. Bradley's taking it up. There's Green. Thought about a three. Double pump fake, no good. Crawford's unable to get it, but Green gets his rebound. Left-handed, rims out. And the rebound's gonna go to Walton.
A little bit of slippery on that. Nice hustle there by Moore.
Couple frustrating sequences for the Knights underneath the basket where it seems impossible that they can't get the ball through.
Yeah. Palomar is not letting any of those go easy, so they're getting hands in, but it really is not an excuse. The Knights were right in the.
There's Word, loses it.
That's another thing I'm seeing here too, is Palomar is really hustling after the balls that are loose.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Word throws it away to Stratton, who's going to push it up court. It's him and Bradley, and he finds Bradley for the layup. Wonderful play.
Great play by Stratton, yes. Taking it all the way down quickly and then being able to give it up. Nice dish.
Spivey Word with the ball, covered by Bradley. Small trap there from the Knights. Finds Walton on Crawford, making a move to the basket, and he's able to spin and twirl and whirl and find his space.
Wow.
2 points for Walton.
We got Crawford up, and
there's more to Stratton, and he does get fouled. The Knights found a little soft spot there. The Comets weren't quite back on defense yet. Here goes Stratton, shooting 2. Sinks the first one.
Perfect from the line. 5 for 5, Stratton.
Stratton has been great from the line today, taking advantage of his opportunities.
Love hearing a little noise here in Harry West.
Quite a bit of talk going on behind us between Knights supporters as well as Comets supporters. As we said before, there is some intensity between these two teams today. The way they've been playing, the way the audience sounds behind us, and last year we said 1-1.
1-1, yeah, so this is definitely a grudge match. And you got some good stuff going on here. The partisans have arrived.
There may be some security involved if this keeps going this way, but
quick rundown on scoring for Palomar Comets. Christian Walton with 8, Spivey Word 6, Jaden Mathis and Jason Ezadegu with 3. Kevy Love, Dexter Stratton, Alex Crawford, all with 6. Al Green with 5, KJ Bradley 4, Dylan Cubitt 2.
Here we go. Comets with the ball. Ezadegu taking it up, covered by Gonzalez. And Word takes the open 3, is unable to make it. And Word's getting some words from a Knight supporter here, and he's giving them back. There's Gonzalez with the ball. Over to Crawford, driving into the basket. Finds Stratton, but it's off his hands. And it's going back the other way. Ezadegu pitches it back out to Marcus. Screen from Walton. Marcus goes in with the slam, and that was incredible. Wow.
He took off from about the free throw line on that one.
He pulled that all the way back, and that's got the crowd going wild now. Here's Crawford. Over to Stratton. Over to Gonzalez. Drives to the basket. They're going to call
Ogbabor, I believe. Ogbabor with the foul. Still only...
It's going to be on the floor.
Both teams still under the foul limit, so we're taking it out.
It's Gonzalez with the inbound. 3-point lead for the Knights. He finds Kevin Moore, but he loses it. Going back the other way, Marcus going for the Euro step, but draws the foul from Love. He's going to shoot 2 here. Walton went down. I don't know what's going on here. Marcus is going to shoot 2.
Christian Walton there went to the floor. Looked like he was, I don't know, trying to get something from, get a little extracurriculars with KJ Bradley there. Maybe it was just a slip on the floor. Looked like he was trying to draw something.
Ref's cleaning the floor now.
There we go. Doing his job.
Ref's taking up a little bit of extra duties today.
Yeah, the Knights with 8 turnovers in this first half to 7 for Palomar.
I'm not sure we've ever seen the Knights not lead in takeaways.
Yeah, exactly.
Or fall behind in turnovers. Here we go with Marcus shooting 2. See if the Comets can pull the score within 1. Marcus rattles in the first one.
80% free throw shooter.
Moore's coming out. Green's coming in. It's Marcus shooting the second one. Taking some time here.
Love fixing a shoe issue.
It's the second one. It's going to be a 1-point game now. We have a battle here in Harry West Gym with 3:51 left in the first half. 29-28. Bradley with it. Screen from Crawford. Green with it, down to Crawford, working on Walton, goes up with it and gets it.
So a lot of those balls that have been crawling around the rim haven't been going in.
Walton gets lost in the shuffle and is wide open underneath the basket.
Somebody's got to cover when they get the ball down to Crawford down deep. Someone's got to cover that pass.
The Knights with a small lineup, then it's Gonzalez with the mid-range jumper, and he sinks it. But the small lineup from the Knights right now. Crawford, the only big man. Everyone else is a guard.
Gonzalez with his first points of the game.
It's Marcus out to Word with a deep 3, and it's an air ball. And the talk is getting loud now there with Word, having a little interactions here with a Knight supporter. Here's Gonzalez bringing the ball up. Finds Bradley for 3, but he does not take it. Weaves around the defense, finds an open jumper, and he sinks it, and that puts the Knights' lead back up to 5. 2:36 left in the half.
And mid-range, something that's been good to the Knights so far. I'd love to see a little shot chart.
Azadegu brought it up. Now Marcus has it. Attempted trap there from the Knights. Walton underneath, he's unable to get, he's looking for a foul, can't get the shot off, and Bradley takes the open transition 3 and sinks it. And that's going to be a is this a technical?
I don't know. KJ Bradley was just really taunting the team over there.
There's an issue here and some intensity from the fans behind us. We might be in the argument territory here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to break up a fight.
Yeah. Well, first we'll have to report on the fight.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's too bad? We don't have our camera on us. You could see some action going on behind us. Did we figure out what the interaction there between the ref and the Comets coach was there? Looks like it's going to be Comets ball. Maybe it was just a timeout.
The bench is talking to Bradley over there too. Oh, they're getting chippy.
Azadegu.
It's time to focus.
Swatted away by Gonzalez, and then he fouls Crawford after the ball is stolen away. It's going to be Knight's ball.
That'll send Crawford to the line. That's their 7th.
Crawford has a decent free throw average. Oh, yes, 67%. I would categorize that as decent.
Yes.
High 60s, low 70s, pretty good.
There's the Daegu. That's his second. Also, Ogbabor has 2 for. Just taking a look at fouls for Palomar. Kiwi Love, the only
Shot,
player
1
with
and 1, no good. And Love looks like he's unable to gather it. And it's going to stay with the Knights. Oh boy, we have ourselves a game.
Yeah, we do.
The Knights are starting to establish a bit of a comfortable lead, but I think we've seen them up by 8, and it's disappeared quite quickly with the Palomar. Seems to be some frustration from the Comets on the state of the court.
So there's that Walton over there with being attended to by the trainer. Maybe there was some blood on the court.
And there's Crawford making his play without Walton on the court.
Yep.
That's going to be a 10-point lead for the Knights.
Now the press is back
Andrews
on, trapping.
They called a
on Moore, I believe.
foul on Moore.
No.
Is it a timeout?
No, they called timeout.
Timeout on Palomar, and they look like they are acting as if they did not call a timeout. Although we are not too certain. It's just our job to interpret what we're seeing. It looks like Walton got struck in the face at some point. He has an ice pack on his face. There's Marcus drawing the foul. And he's going to shoot 2. The game got quite wild after Marcus's incredible dunk from it felt like the free throw line. I'm not sure if it was.
Yeah, it probably wasn't, but it sure did.
It felt like the free throw line.
We'll have to go back to the replay.
And he also really exaggerated it. He pulled the ball all the way back and really slammed it. Oh, they're changing it. It was not a shooting foul. It was a foul on the floor, and it's going to be switched. So now it's just an inbounds for the Comets. Word with the ball. Moore went for the steal, and Word goes up with it and draws a foul on Cubitt.
Wow, he handled that contact well, drew it, knew what he was going to do. He really has no fear going in the paint.
Giving up quite a bit of size to Cubitt. Say 8 inches there.
Yeah, I think Crawford was in the lane too.
And he gets the 3-point play. There's Bradley with the ball.
A little press here from the Comets.
Green picks up his dribble, finds Gonzalez. 3 seconds on the shot clock, gets over the half-court line. That was a close stop. There's Green, screen from Cubitt, takes the 3. Nails it, and gets those 3 points back, right back to a 10-point lead. Here's Marcus coming back the other way. Green on him.
Knights playing a man-to-man zone, man-to-man defense again.
Screen from Mathis, now it goes to him. Underneath the basket from Ogbabor, and he gets called for the charge.
Yeah, Gonzalez picked that charge up. In good position there.
And KJ wants to mop the court.
Everybody's doing their part. Pretty soon, Joe, they're going to be coming over here and asking us.
Can you fellas come out here and mop it up for us? Clean the court?
Only one of you guys needs to talk at a time.
It's Gonzalez with it. Trap again, or a full court press again here. He finds Cubitt with the alley-oop lay-in. What a pass from Crawford.
Great adjustment by Cubitt in the air to get that layup. I think he was trying to get a dunk, but.
There's Word with the block, and they're going to call the foul. And I don't think the Knights like that very much.
Looked like he got the ball and then the arm on the follow. That's what the ref is explaining to Charlin, that he came down and hit him on the forearm.
First shot from Word. Sinks it, 72% from free throw. Second shot. Nails that one as well. Back to 10 points for the Knights. 45, 35, 31 seconds left.
About a 5-second differential between the clocks here.
Looks like the Knights are going to just play a regular offensive possession. There's Gonzalez with the three, no good. Rebound from Marcus, who's going to take it back the other way. 17 seconds left on the clock. And Marcus goes right up with it, no good. Crawford with the ball, bombs it down to Gonzalez, who's going to go up with it over to over to Green with the layup. What a pass! 3 seconds on the game clock. He heaves it, and that's going to fall short. And the Knights, after what a half of intensity and incredible playmaking from both teams, is a 12-point lead.
Yeah, Palomar did not stop there once they got down early, 7-0 to start, but they came back, got close, kept it close, and then in the last 4 minutes of the game, 5 minutes of the half, the Knights really just started clicking, ball getting down a little bit low, getting some of those to fall, and we've got a 12-point Knights lead going in. Joe, if you don't mind, I'll give a few stats here. A little quick wrap up.
Let's hear some stats.
Okay, here we go.
We take a break during half.
There you go. So the teams, looking at Palomar, they're 35 points. They're shooting 14 of 31 from the field, 45%, which is right about a little bit over their average. So, but 2 for 12 from three-point range, 16%. They're usually a 33% shooting team. So that's a big difference for them. 5 of 6 from the line, 9 turnovers, 10 points off of turnovers. So they're converting some of those turnovers of the Knights. And then rebounding, they're 12 rebounds and 5 assists, 1 block, 5 steals, 8 fouls. Fouls are all even. Taking a look at the Knights, they're 47 points on 18 of 34 from the field, 52%. So shooting a little bit better than their average. 5 of 11 from 3. So they're playing a really good kind of efficient ball here, and 6 for 7 from the line. Big difference here in the first half, Joe. 22 rebounds for City College versus 12 rebounds for Palomar. So that's happening. And then let's take a look at some of the individual players. For Palomar, the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference leader, Spivey Word, is got 11 points. And then Christian Walton, 10. He's got 2 rebounds. Thomas Marcus, 4 rebounds, 6 points. Mathis, 3. Izadegu, 3 also. Brandon Andrews, 2. For the Knights, Al Green and Alex Crawford both sharing the top scoring with 10 each. Crawford pulling down 3 rebounds. Kiwi Love also with 3 rebounds. KJ Bradley, leading scorer for the Knights at 9 points. Really balanced. Kiwi Love 6, Dexter Stratton 6. Some really good minutes from Dexter Stratton as he started that half. And then he shot 6 for 6 from the line, so getting it done when you have to. Dylan Cubitt 4 points, and Kenny Gonzalez 2. Yeah, it is a kind of a question as to why Cubitt's not starting today, but he is contributing where he can. The big thing, you mentioned it earlier, is the rebounds.
22-12, and then also, as it was earlier on, the three-point shooting, 5 for 11 from the Knights and 2 for 12 from the Comets.
Yeah, both teams, you know, pretty even. Points in the paint. Palomar 22, Knights 18. The Palomar really was driving it down and doing their thing. Try to get it in deep.
It's been quite a game. The Knights still have the advantage, and they're taking a 12-point lead here in the first half, and we're quite excited for the second half. But before that, we are going to take a break. Unless there are any games going on around the league tonight.
Well, there are some games going on around the league. We don't have any scores. We were looking to see if any of the teams were updating their stats as they go, but they aren't. But we're taking a quick look around the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference tonight. Well, let me see what we got here. Joe, I should have had that pulled up, but I thought I did. Yeah, I do. Here we go. Imperial Valley is playing at Cuyamaca. Another 5 p.m. start here in the PCAC. San Diego Miramar at MiraCosta at 6 p.m. And Southwestern is at San Diego Mesa tonight. 7 p.m. Some other news in the Knights world. KJ Bradley, Pacific Coast Athletic Conference Athlete of the Week last week. And then the new poll came out this last week, and the Knights are still number 3 in the state of California. Junior college.
Still doing it and trying to stay undefeated in the PCAC after a close one on Wednesday. And then we have this one, which is a 12-point game right now. All right. Yeah, we're going to take a little break here. If you want to know anything more about the SD City Knights and anything going on at San Diego City College, check out sdcitytimes.com. We'll be back with the second half in just a bit. All right, here we are for this second half. We have Andrews inbounding, it looks like, and let's get it going. To Marcus, and we've had quite a wild first half, and this second half, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens. Looks like Walton is back in after a injury earlier on. There's Marcus with the ball. Over to Andrews, open 3 from the corner, and he sinks it. 9-point game.
Nice patient offense there by the Comets to start the half. Got an open look.
Bradley over to Stratton. Over to Bradley with word on him. He takes the 3 over him. No good. Off the iron. Misses it, and it's a rebound from Andrews. Andrews is going to take it up here. They're hitting that 3 on the last possession. And there is a foul on someone.
I think Stratton got the foul.
Well, they're both number 5. But yes, it's Stratton because the ball is staying here.
Looks like they called foul on both of them. Double foul.
Oh, wow.
2 fouls.
So it just stays here. Because Walton looked concerned. Here we go. Marcus with the ball over to Word. Screen from Walton, dishes it off to Mathis. Down underneath to Walton, finds some space underneath the basket. He's able to sneak past Stratton and bring this game down to 7.
Yeah, Stratton just got fooled.
Bradley, screen from Crawford. Driving in on Word. Turnaround jumper and nails it.
Sweet turnaround. Although KJ Bradley still is jawing with people on the other on the other bench.
There's Marcus with the ball. Takes the jumper over Stratton. No good. Rebound. Love are fighting for the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball, and that is going to go the Knights' way.
Walton, in the midst of Knights, at least got his hands on that.
Crawford with the ball, taking it up. pulling Walton away from the center, but he drives right at him, and he puts it in. Crawford's been doing what he wants when he has the ball isolated with Walton. Screen from Walton, finds him on the roll off of Bradley's face, but he's able to pick it up, and Stratton gets it. Now it's over to Love, driving into the basket. Out to Bradley, wide open three, no good off the left iron. It's Mathis with the ball, finds Marcus.
Man-to-man defense here by the Knights.
Over to Word.
Picking him up way high.
Trap here on Word. He's able to work through everything and finds himself underneath the basket.
It's hard to imagine how he got past Crawford on that sideline over there. Crawford needs to stick his foot out of the outside there.
9-point game. Bradley with the ball. Crawford.
Again, isolating Crawford.
Finds Love in the middle with the fadeaway mid-range, and he nails it. The mid-range jump shot for the Knights has been very wonderful today. Pass it off. Takes the three, no good. Off the backboard. That was Mathis with the three. Love down to Crawford with the slam. Two-hand dunk.
Nice little hesitation by Crawford to get that slam without getting blocked.
And with Crawford dunking, it looked like the Comets were trying to catch the Knights napping again, but the fast hands of, I want to say, Al Green tipped the ball out.
Fast hands of Al Green.
We've become accustomed to.
Yep.
It's Word with the inbound, looking for Marcus, but finds Andrews rather. Takes a three, swatted away, but they're going to call the foul on him.
Love's body just got in the way there. Boy, he really did get the block, but then the follow-through with his motion.
It's a tremendous defensive attempt there.
Fouled Andrews. Andrews going to the line.
61% from free throw, and he misses the first one. 13-point lead here for the Knights, but the Comets are not going to go away. They play with some intensity. We haven't seen intensity. We haven't seen many teams come in here and play with this intensity against the Knights.
We're used to seeing the Knights, really tough on defense and playing hard. But Palomar's, doing a good job that way too.
And with that second free throw made there from Andrews, that is going to make it a 12-point game. Andrews hit that, was it a three-pointer to start the half? And then give a couple more points there. 6 points now on the night, 4 points in the second half here. First 3.5 minutes.
A couple other featured games tonight in California State, which the Knights are still at number 3 after this latest poll. Number 10, San Francisco versus number 22, Ohlone.
Oh.
Or Olone.
Olone. O-H-L-O-N-E.
We'll have to get that one. Number 26, LA Southwest is at number 5, Mount San Antonio also. In Knights athletics, we got a second here. We've got women's basketball tonight. Well, women's basketball coming up on the 24th with Southwest at City College. Men's basketball, we're here next Wednesday with San Diego at MiraCosta. And then beach volleyball also is in action on the 26th versus Cerritos. And then baseball, Knights baseball also happening. Compton's coming to San Diego City College on the 26th. That's out on the Knights athletic sites at sdcityknights.com. So check that out.
That must be just getting started there with the baseball season.
Would imagine so.
Year. All right, Gonzalez is in. Kambaroff in as well, and Kevin Moore The only starters remaining are going to be Dexter Stratton and Alex Crawford for the Knights. There's Gonzalez finding some space, goes up with it, and is able to draw the foul.
That was the that was the Gonzalez move there.
His whole possession, he was
him setting it up, him
moves.
taking it to the hole.
What a play. Shooting 66.7% from the free throw line for the Chula Vista player, Kenny Gonzalez. Misses the first one. Mater Dei Catholic.
His first free throw of the night. We'll see what he gets on his second one here.
Played there, one of two Mater Dei Chula Vista players with Dexter Stratton as well. It was 56-43, extends the lead to 13 after the second make. The second shot was made. The first one was missed, rather. Marcus with the ball to Mathis.
Nice.
Across court to Word. Is able to get it, almost stolen away, and he goes up with what a layup attempt, but no good. Kenny with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. There's Kevin Moore. Goes right into him and draws the charge. And that was Marcus who was able to get the charge on that. Going back Comet's way.
Love taking it strong to the hole, but you could kind of see what was going to happen.
It was a bit telegraphed there.
Yeah, he was moving quick, and his player was set.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Here's the inbound from Andrews. Going to inbound it to Marcus here.
Kind of like JUCO ball where the refs are talking to the crowd, the sideline crowd here.
It's all very, cannot think of the word.
Family oriented? Wait.
Sure. I was going to, something like personal or private,
personal.
but not that.
Yeah.
It's a cozy atmosphere.
Cozy
we're all together here.
And Harry West.
Three-pointer from Andrews, and he sinks the second one in the second half. First 5 minutes for the Comets been all Andrews. There's Stratton with the ball. And he's going to be isolating Walton here. He's going to drive in on him, goes up with the play. Good spin and twirl, but unable to get it. Walton looks like he stepped out, so it's going to stay Knights ball.
So that's interesting. That's that kind of where they pull all five players out and isolate the big at the top. Have a lot of faith in his bigs. Coach Charlins does with Stratton, and they run that same thing for Crawford. Ran it earlier in the game.
There's Gonzalez with the inbound to Love. Love covered by Word. Picks up his dribble. He's looking for Kamparov, who has it now. Kicks back out to Gonzalez. Screen with the ball. Looks like they're going to call, is that a foul on Walton there?
Yep, foul on Walton, and he was asking for that double foul again.
It's going to be 3 on him now.
3 team fouls apiece.
Walton getting into foul trouble here with 14 minutes left. There's Love over to Kamparov. Green, 15 on the shot clock. A wide open Gonzalez from 3, no good. Cubit gets the rebound over to Kamparov. There's Green to Love. They're going to reset here, 20 seconds. It's Gonzalez to Love. Looking for Kamparov, can't find him. Over to Gonzalez, who drives underneath the basket, and the ball gets tipped. And it's going to stay here with the Knights. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
That defensive move where the defender lets his man go by and then swoops around, something seeing a lot these days.
It's tricky. There's Green open at 3, takes it, nails it. What a shot. After all of that, it ends with a 3-pointer, and that's a big play for the Knights. Marcus driving in on Love, takes the fadeaway mid-range, and he nails it.
Both teams having blows, each one, boom, boom.
There's Kamparov with the 3, no good. It's Word bringing it up. Over to Marcus. Ball stolen away by Al Green there. He finds Cubit all by himself, going for the block. And my goodness, Marcus goes in for the block. What hustle. It looks like the Knights wanted something. There's Andrews with the ball and ends up with a Comets layup. A wild turnaround. Cubit going to the basket a little slow. Might have been better to just kind of go up with the layup instead of risk the block there on the dunk.
Yeah, well, yeah, he brought the ball back, too. Looked like he brought the ball back a bit on that dunk and gave...
Oh, my goodness. He goes for the dunk and gets blocked by the rim and loses the ball. A really tough couple of exchanges there for Dylan Cubit. And that would be a 6-point swing on that. And even more if the Comets score here. 9-point game. Marcus is bringing the ball up here. Screen from Walton, back over to Word. Bradley playing close. And Kambarov, you know what? It's not a San Diego Knights game without a Kambarov charge.
Yes, he knows how to do that. That's his one of his specialties. And
Cubit's going to come out and Gonzalez is going to come out.
I guess that's the second foul on Word.
And on to Crawford, one-on-one here with Walton. And the softest right hand on the left side into the basket. Timeout. Or no, that's a technical.
Technical foul.
On the coach for the Comets. And that is not what they needed right now.
Momentum seemed to be shifting a bit toward Palomar, but quick bucket by Crawford there, and then Love at the line.
Love is a 89% free throw shooter. And just a great shooter all around, 44 from threes.
Number 2 3-point shooter in the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference is Love.
And it looks like he's getting 2 here. He gets it. And that ball is going to stay with the... Oh, it's going to stay with the Comets. So 2 free throws, and it stays with the Comets.
So it's like a bench technical. And the ball stays with the Comets. That's interesting.
It's Walton with the ball. Back to Marcus on a quick play. Open in the corner. Pump fake from Mathis. Takes the dribble. Takes the 3. No good. I want to say a bit of a surprising no over the back call there on Ezadegu.
Yeah.
Here's Word with it. 13-point lead for the Knights. Looking for the trap on Word. Finds Walton. Back to Word. Finds Walton underneath, and he's able to put it in there.
Sweet look by Spivey Word.
The way he moves through the defense is very incredible. And there goes Crawford, no good on the easy lay-in. And now the Comets going the other way. There's Mathis with the ball on Crawford. Eventually gets to Word. 14 on the shot clock. Setting something up, takes the deep 3 off the backboard, doesn't hit the rim. Crawford with the rebound, over to Green. Knights looking to push, but they're going to slow it down now. There goes Green to the basket, pulls it back and goes back again.
Oh.
Double cover, ends up with it after a wild back and forth there.
Good hustle there by Al Green.
24 seconds left after hitting the rim, fresh shot clock. Knights setting up a new play. This time with KJ. Finding Green underneath, and he's wide open after coming out from under the basket. And that's going to be a timeout on the Comets.
Good look by Al Green to kind of come in and sneak in under there low, and then Bradley with the nice intro pass and a short little floater. Back to 13.
Kind of had, what was that? Crawford was underneath there, kind of taking up the space.
Taking up space.
Green showed up, uncovered, easy basket.
Used it well.
The playmakers on the Comets, I think, are the most concerning. For the Knights, they are getting stuff done when it's surprising. You wouldn't think that they would actually be able to. The things that we've seen from Marcus and Word in particular, they are finding their teammates. They're dribbling around in the paint where it looks like they got a death wish down there to lose the ball and get a turnover, but they're able to sneak through and get the baskets. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see if Palomar runs some offensive sets to try to get Marcus back open, on that three. He's hit a couple threes here in the second half, and he's got the hand. But Walton's got 14, Spivey Word 13, Andrews 11, Marcus 8, and the top 4 scorers there for the Comets.
And Word's field goal average or percentage is a very big positive for the Knights today. Just at half, he was 4 for 11.
Yep.
And right now, he is 5 for 14. So it's been a difficult night for him when it comes to shooting the basketball, but he's still been making some really incredible plays.
And we had another of the Comet coaches out on the floor talking to the ref again during that timeout.
And then the Knights probably going to keep sticking with Alex Crawford on Walton and isolating that from the point.
Full court trap.
Word's able to get across the line, covered by Kambarov, goes up with it, and he gets it off the front iron.
He is starting to just kind of heat up and take it on his own to do something here.
There's Bradley, covered by Izadegu. He's able to draw a foul.
A little too much body there by Izadegu.
It's going to be 6 on the Comets. Not quite in the double, or not quite in the bonus yet. Bradley with the inbound. 10:42 left in this game. There's Crawford, finds Love. Screen from Crawford. Covered by Word. Trying to get in there. He takes the shot. He's unable to get the ball over the rim, though. As Marcus back the other way. Driving under the basket. Goes up with it.
I didn't know if we were going to see another one of those tomahawk.
And it looked like Kambarov was trying to get the charge there, but they're going to call it a block instead. He'll be shooting 2 for Marcus. 80% from free throw. Not someone you want to send to the line.
No. Although you also don't want him to do one of those authoritative dunks again to get a little mo.
Game felt in the Comets' hand after that dunk for maybe a few minutes after that. Second shot, back iron, no good. Rebound Kambarov. Crawford gonna bring it up here. Now it's to Bradley. Screen Crawford. Underneath, alley-oop dunk from Alex Crawford. Oh my goodness.
The crowd goes wild here at Harry West. Or at least the front row.
That was the momentum play that we needed to see for these Knights. Putting the lead back up to 12. Three-pointer from Marcus, trying to silence it. No good. Bradley the other way, now under 10 minutes in the game. Love with the ball. Bradley to Kambarov from 3. Over to Love, screen. Driving into the basket. There's Alex Crawford in the corner for 3. No good.
A little long and bounced out.
There's Marcus with the ball now. Andrews driving into the basket, trying to get it over Crawford. No good. Kambarov tips it. Green going the other way. He's got Love. He's got Kambarov. He decides to take it himself off the front iron. No good. Kambarov gets the rebound and draws the foul on the putback.
Wow, Al Green taking the shot. Not afraid to do that. We've seen him take it and make it before. Then nice follow by Kambarov on that one.
68% from the line.
Kambarov with his 5th rebound of the game. He and Cubitt, both 5 rebounds each.
Back iron on the first one. My goodness, if we could have replays of all replays. Alex Crawford, his head, I believe, was above the rim on that dunk.
Yeah.
He was flying.
Well, he had enough time in the air, too, to kind of bring the ball back also and make that an emphatic dunk.
Kambarov hits the second one, extends the lead to 13, and he's going to come off the court. Stratton's coming in. Green came off during that free throw, and it looks like he was relieved by Gonzalez.
Trap press.
Gonna let him cross now.
Yep.
It's Andrews with the ball. Stratton on Andrews, driving to the basket, looking for something, switches to Crawford. Walton going up with it and draws the foul on Stratton.
That's going to be the 3rd on Stratton.
Walton's 52 from the free throw. Not a bad foul. But as you said, 3. So
yeah.
you got to weigh it. First one, no good. Vince, what did you shoot in high school? Do you remember your free throw percentage?
No, Joe, that was so long ago.
Oh, come on.
I don't have my stats posted up on my wall, so no.
And the second one is also no good. Crawford with the rebound. Bradley with the ball. Underneath to Crawford. Finds Stratton. He goes up with it and gets fouled by Walton, and that's going to be 4 for him. That's going to start putting some pressure on them, especially down under. If Walton is not in, the size for the Comets is not going to be able to match up with the Knights for the rest of the game.
No, both Walton with 4 now, and then Izadegu has 3.
I'm going to say Mathis would be their 2nd largest player, and he comes in for Walton. As I say that, 6'4". So the height could be an issue, and Stratton continues to be solid from the line.
8 for 8 from the line today for Derek Stratton.
Doesn't matter.
Dexter Stratton.
Dexter Stratton. Under between that pass there went between Crawford's legs. Andrews goes all the way down the court and gets the layup. Wow. Been a good second half from him. He gets up to 11 points now. There's Bradley going, finds Stratton, who is able to get it over the defender and ring around the rosy it into the basket.
Now we've got 15-point lead, so the Knights have been really very consistent this half, kind of keeping the Comets at bay.
Ball poked out, lost by Ogbabor. Knights ball.
One ref called it one way, the other ref called it the other way.
Gonzalez with the ball. 15-point lead for the Knights. Screen from Crawford. Doesn't take it. There's Bradley with the 3, and it's good, and that's going to extend the lead to 18. And you got to be happy if you're a Knights fan now.
Right there. Looks like Coach Charlin's called that one. Not exactly sure why, but just to regroup, give his boys a little bit of a breather here. They look excited over there in the Knights.
Doing a little timeout chant celebration.
KJ Bradley getting that 3, pushing his total up to 14. Al Green with 15, Alex Crawford 18. Boy, 5 already in double figures. 5 Knights in double figures already.
We had a wonderful evening here watching this game. I gotta say, this has been one of the most fun, exciting games we've seen from the Knights. The playmaking from both teams has just been absolutely wonderfully entertaining.
A lot of the games we've seen here, Joe, the Knights defense has really just kind of set the tempo and pushed the other teams back on their heels. Palomar doesn't seem to be that kind of a team. They seem to be pushing it. They're meeting all the defense. Maybe a few turnovers, but that's still they only have 3 more turnovers than the Knights do. So they're really doing it. But Knights are taking advantage of things on those turnovers by Palomar too. They're
finding their openings for sure. There's Bradley trying to go for the steal. Word recovers, takes the jumper, in and out, off the right iron rather, and Stratton with the rebound. Gonzalez going back the other way. Word coming up to trap. They're gonna call over and back on that.
Wow.
Great defense from
Great
Word.
defense. There's a lot of contact there, but refs are letting it play.
There's Andrews with the inbound here. You're gonna throw it deep into the back court. Marcus with the ball, covered by Green. Screen from Walton. They decide to double him. Looking for Walton underneath, and it looks like they're gonna draw a foul. Charlins does not look happy about that.
Nice interior pass by Marcus, getting the ball to Walton.
Walton's at the line, shooting 2.
Walton would,
or is that going to be the 1-and-1 there?
I think it's a no.
I don't think he was shooting.
Yeah, no, he wasn't shooting, and it's not a 1-on-1 yet. Only 6 fouls on the Knights.
And here is Marcus with the inbound. Finds Walton. Out to Word on Green. Or Green on Word. Looks like a travel. And they call it. They call it how it looks. Is that a technical?
Technical foul on
Word?
Nope, on Love.
Oh, on Love. So I'm pointing towards Word, so I thought it was him, but it was not. Word's going to take the free throws. I'm a little surprised Word's going to take the free throws rather than Marcus. Because Marcus has a better percentage, but
maybe trying to get Word his. He is
and he misses the second one.
He is the #1 scorer in PCAC.
Must have been something Love said. I didn't see him do anything.
Well, he was wondering what he said also, but if I got a technical, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah. What'd I say?
Yeah, what'd I say?
What'd I say? 17-point lead here for the Knights. Love with the ball, driving into the basket.
We'll be shooting 1-and-1 on that.
Yeah, they're gonna not. That foul was just before the shot. I think it's the right call.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The bench wants the 3-point play. Either way, Love at the line is always a good idea. 89%.
Joe, I just learned a new officiating sign.
What was it?
The Hook'em Horns is 1-and-1.
I see.
And then they do this when you're shooting 2. So he did that, and that's the shooting 1-and-1.
I see. Yeah. Did he only shoot 1? I'm just confused now.
I thought he just shot 1. Were we not watching, Joe?
It must have been a 3-point play then. There's the 3 from Mathis, and he gets the 3 points back. 14-point lead for the Knights. I'm confused on what all just happened there.
To the replay.
Screen from Crawford. There's Bradley with the mid-range. Off the front iron, the soft touch.
Soft touch, KJ Bradley.
Extends the lead back to 16. 6 minutes left in this game. There's Marcus with the deep fadeaway three, no good. Rebound from Crawford. Stratton now has it. And now Bradley's going to bring it up. Run below 6 minutes, 16 points. Bradley's making some moves. The ball gets tipped out, and it's off of Bradley himself. Andrews is going to have the ball now with the inbound. And it was Andrews with the tip. The poke out. Does that count as a steal? No.
No. Knights setting up in a zone here.
Andrews with the ball. Driving in on Love. Kicks it out to Mathis, open from three. He's unable to get it this time. Love with the rebound.
Numbers.
Got the numbers on Word. There goes Green, up and under, and he draws the foul. Send Al Green to the line now. 77.8%.
Good move to the bucket by Green. That would have been a nice and one there. Can't have everything.
First shot is good.
He does get those. Yeah, 77% from the line.
And the second one is good as well. Extends the lead to 18. Marcus with the ball. Hands it off to Andrews, who takes the mid-range jumper and banks it in. It continues to be his half.
Man, it's what, 6:30 and the bank's still open.
Bradley's got it. Covered by Andrews. Over to Dexter. Stratton. Green. Love. He's going to take it. And he sinks it.
Yeah, they cannot. You can't let Love just have an open look. Got to have a hand right up in his face.
It's going to be 3 for 3 for him, and that is just a lost ball on Marcus. And now the game seems to have really spiraled out of control for the Comets. The Knights are starting to get comfortable with a 19-point lead. There's Love driving to the basket, and that draws a charge.
That's Love's third foul, maybe his fourth foul. Third foul.
You're going to take him out. That is his fourth foul, yeah. Palomar inbounds it, tipped away by Gonzalez, and the Knights want it out on the Comets, and they get it. It must have been deflected off of the.
Yeah, and that the ref had a great look right there. Ooh.
Bradley looking for Crawford, all alone on Walton, is unable to get it. Stratton's unable to get the rebound, and now Word is going back the other way. Gonzalez looking for that charge, and it ends up being a foul.
Sure looked like they had it. I think Gonzalez thought that he had the
jump ball.
Yeah, it looked like he had him tied up.
He was going to take the charge, and then he switched from the charge to just play the defense because Word saw it coming, and it ended up in kind of this funny in-between foul. First shot's no good. Spivey Word having a tough day from the field. And not a great day at the line either.
Nope.
Stratton's looking for the inbound, finds Crawford, who's going to bring it up. KJ with the ball. Screen from Crawford. You're going to call a push on Crawford there. Kind of did he lean into that screen a little bit?
Lean into the screen, move just a little bit.
There's already a little tension between him and Marcus on the little hand checking back and forth before that screen happened. It's Marcus with the ball. Covered by Green. And the basket is in. Knights ball, 16-point lead. Bradley bringing it up. He is covered by Ogbabor. And they're gonna run a slower offense here. There's Stratton at the point. Now looking for Crawford, kicks it over to Green, who's got Marcus on him. Screen from Stratton, pulls it away. Green with the mid-range jumper with 5 seconds on the shot clock. No good. Rebound from Gonzalez, and that's a fresh set. Fresh 30 seconds here for the Knights, and they're gonna keep running this clock down with this 18-point lead that they have. There's Bradley, screen from Crawford. He's gonna take the three. No good off the backboard and off the rim. Marcus pushing it back the other way. He finds Mathis, back to Marcus, underneath to Walton, poked away by Crawford, who's able to pick it up, and now the Knights have the ball going back the other way. Great defense from Alex Crawford, who was just calling for the ball while Walton was still getting back, but decided against it. Bradley with the ball now, covered by Marcus, 17 on the shot clock. Stratton takes the open jumper. It is no good. Unable to make it. Tipped away by Gonzalez, and Green with the steal and the jam. What a dunk, and that's a punctuation on this game as they go up 20 points with 2:23 and counting left. Word trying to make some fancy moves, finds Walton underneath, who's unable to get the three-point play, but does draw the foul. Walton's gonna shoot two. He is 0 for 2 from the line. Has a 52% free throw percentage. And that dunk from Al Green, I want to say that might have been the punctuation on this game here.
Yeah, he made his move, no person on him, rose up, as they say.
He was going to finish this one himself right there. That's 20 points. That put it to a 20-point lead, and we're now 18 with 2:16 left. This game is all but over. Walton shooting two.
Yeah, the Knights just seem to kind of keep coming at him. Yeah, there's just really kind of no stopping.
They're also, it doesn't look like the Comets don't play a very deep bench. It looks like we've only seen, I want to say, 8 players played today. And the Knights, as we know, have, I think, 2 full, very solid lineups.
Yep.
On their squad. We have not seen 2 players on the active roster tonight. That's Callaway and Strecker. Poked away by Word, scooped up by Marcus, going back the other way, looks for the alley-oop, and oh my goodness.
6'1" Spivey up.
Spivey Word soaring through the sky. Green going back the other way. 16-point game here. He goes down low and gets the three-point opportunity. Green wasn't having it. He said, no, my dunk was the dunk we're going to remember.
Yeah, we're going to remember that one. Although you could see Spivey Word call for the ball on that one, and a really nice pass.
And Green with the free throw. This has been a highlight reel of a game.
Yes, it sure has. Al Green. Man, what a second half by Al Green. 22 points now.
Ends up being the leading scorer now for the... Finds Walton underneath, Al Green on him, and he just backs up on the much larger 6'8", 240-pounder.
Let the clock keep running.
Green bringing the ball up, and the Knights are going to slow it down as they have been here. But the Comets are trying to push him into doing something, and Green might take the invitation. There's Word driving down quickly to the basket. He just loses it there. Gonzalez and Love the other way, and he's going to dunk it. Screen on Marcus. He goes up with it and draws the foul on Alex Crawford. That looked like a good block to me.
That's what I was saying too. Crawford really looked like he got all ball on that.
Maybe the refs got caught up in the intensity. All the slam jams are getting we got to slow this game down a little bit. Here's Marcus. First shot, no good.
Wow.
And
Marcus.
the Knights bench is getting wild for Kevy Love on that dunk.
Yeah, Marcus, 80% free throw shooter, missing that first one.
Second one, it's good. 18-point game with less than a minute remaining. It's Love with the ball, covered by Marcus. Screen coming from Crawford. He takes it the other way. Back out to Bradley. He takes the very deep three off the front iron, no good. Looks like he's just trying to get on the fun there. There's Walton on Crawford, going up with it. No good. Rebound from Love. And the shot clock is off. They're going to drive it up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
In there.
I don't think so.
And they're gonna end it there.
I don't think anybody would have been happy with him doing that.
Ezadegu. Looking to play a little bit of defense, but the Knights just let the clock run out with an 18-point victory, 89-71 over Palomar. Getting a little revenge for that loss last season, and what a game it was. A highlight reel of a game, I'll say.
Yeah, lots of action for both teams. Even though, you know, we had an 18-point game there at the end. Both teams really still playing, you know, full heart all the way through, you know, including Palomar not giving up. You know, there's a lot of chippiness, but you know, that's what JUCO ball seems to be about. So they were all playing well and doing their thing. Al Green for the Knights with 22 points, Alex Crawford 18, KJ Bradley 16, Kevy Love 15, Dexter Stratton 10, 5 in double figures. Top rebounder tonight for the Knights was Alex Crawford with 6, Kevy Love with 6. Stratton and Cubitt both added 5. I have to say, I'm really interested with Cubitt, and you know, not a ton of playing time. I didn't see him on the court, you know, that much, so that would be something I'm kind of interested in. But they taking a little wrap up with the Comets. 21 points for Spivey Word, the PCAC scoring leader. Christian Walton with 16, Brandon Andrews 15, Thomas Marcus with 10. So they had some balanced scoring there also. Thomas Marcus, the rebound leader for the Comets with 7 turnovers. And Palomar 19, which San Diego turned into 23 points. Rebounding, the Knights, 41 rebounds over 25 for Palomar. And that's kind of the story of the game. A lot of good assists, 19 for City versus 11 for Palomar. And pretty much even in a lot of the other categories, but very hard-fought game on both sides. But good to see the Knights play that second half strong and do that.
And I'll say the tail of the tape for the Knight, as you mentioned, the rebounds, but offensive rebounds, 14-5. That's a big disparity, and the rebounds were dominated. And then free throw line and three-point line.
Yep.
36-23% on the three-point line and 83-50 on the free throw line. 15 more made free throws and 3 more made threes for the Knights. So ended up with an 18-point game, but it was quite a game. We had action on the court. We had action off the court.
Action off the court.
As well, a lot of trash talk behind us between the fans and even some interactions between the players and the fans,
and the fans and the refs, and the players.
You know, I want to say was it Love that was talking to the bench quite a bit.
No, Bradley was
the one.
Bradley was doing his thing and giving the Comets bench a little bit of love pretty much the whole game. Coming up, the next opponents for City, we've got MiraCosta next Wednesday, the 24th at 6 p.m. at MiraCosta, and then we'll be playing Palomar again on Wednesday, the 1st of February. We'll be up at Palomar. And then Palomar's next game is Wednesday, the 24th, versus Imperial Valley at Palomar.
And then we're not back here at Harry West Gym for quite some time. I want to say February 7th.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a break here, Joe, but
not
we'll
certain who they're playing. But tonight, the Knights improve their record to 16-3, while Palomar drops to 7-12. Now 2-5 in the conference, and the Knights have improved to 7-0. Still undefeated in the conference, and I'm assuming will remain, hopefully, number 3 in the state.
You would think after a game like this that they'll retain their standing in the state. So we'll keep monitoring that. If you want to follow, I post some of the stats and other games and information for both the state, JUCO State, and then also for the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference out on my Twitter feed at Vince Outlaw. So you can check me out there, and then at SD City Times for a lot of other things too.
SDCityTimes.com as well to read any information about the Knights and anything else going on at San Diego City College. And I think that wraps it up for us today. What a game. It was a blast announcing with you once again, and we'll be back February 7th here at Harry West Gym. I'm pretty certain it's February 7th. And we'll see you next time. From me, Joe, and Vince.
Take care.